Hey guys, today is Friday and I thought I would update you guys on my reading. So last night I ended up reading, well yesterday, not just last night, I ended up reading American Panda and I am currently on page 142, so I'm about halfway through. So far I'm kind of torn with this book because, okay, as much as I love the cultural aspect of this, I think this is really great. It's really insightful and I love how it's included in the book, and I know a lot of people, like Own Voices reviewers, have said that this made them feel seen, so I think that's really great. But the plot itself is kind of all over the place, to be completely honest. Like, I don't know, I feel like every chapter is like an episode, and sometimes I don't see how we got from point A to point B. Like, I just think the pacing is weird and it's weirdly strung together, and the links are really weak in my opinion. So yeah, I'm kind of torn. So far I'm not loving it, but I'm also not hating it. Like, I'm really enjoying the cultural aspect of it, but other than that, I don't know. I'm torn. I guess I'm going to read more of this to try to figure out how I really feel about it. It's not terrible by any means. It's just not what I was hoping it was going to be. So other than that, I have read some pages of Addicted for now. I read the first chapter, and this is not part of my Contemporary-A-Thon TBR. I'm not even supposed to be reading this right now, but last night I was in a mood for like reading a smutty book. Like, I wanted to read a sex scene, and I knew that like none of the other books on my Contemporary-A-Thon TBR were gonna fit this mood that I was in, so I just picked this up. I just read the first chapter because I knew there was like a sex scene in this one, and yeah, I just read 18 pages of this, so I felt like mentioning it. If I'm being honest, I don't think I'll be reading this during the Contemporary-A-Thon. Like, I'm not even sure what fit any of the challenges. Like, maybe the dark one, emotional one, but even then, that's kind of far-fetching it, because yes, this deals with darker topics like addiction and stuff like that, but it's not really a dark, emotional book, so yeah, I just felt like reading it. I read like a chapter of it. But today we're going to try to finish American Panda, because I do plan on finishing it today so that this weekend I can concentrate on another book, because I am working this weekend, so I know I'm not going to be able to read that much. So I want to make sure that I'm done with this so that I can read The Way I Used to Be by Amber Smith this weekend. So we'll try to be doing that. I don't really have any plans for today, so I'll try to read. I think that's going to be my... Is my dog barking? Can you hear that? Yes, she's barking. I apologize. Maggie wanted to say hi. Say hi, Maggie. Oh, she's shy, but we're cuddling. Alright, so it's now a little bit later and I finished reading American Panda by Gloria Chao, and I'm sticking with my initial review, which is that I'm torn because I did really love the cultural aspect of this. I really love how the Chinese culture was integrated into this book. I loved learning more about it. However, the plot was really all over the place. Like, I just couldn't really get into the story, and I didn't really understand like how we got from point A to point B. And I don't know, some things felt like they came out of nowhere and they really didn't do anything except being a plot device. Like, I don't know, I felt like some aspects, like especially characters, could have been explored more, and some events really happened like out of the blue and I just didn't understand the logic behind them. So I gave this book a 3 out of 5 stars. So that means that I have one more challenge to complete for this readathon, which is to read a dark, emotional, or hard-hitting contemporary, and for that I had picked The Way I Used to Be by Amber Smith. I've already started reading this. I'm only on page 16, so I had read the first chapter during the try chapter tag, and now I'm reading some more of it. It is already so emotional. Like, the rape has already happened. This is no spoilers, by the way. This is like, the book revolves around that event, and oh my god, that was already like such a hard chapter to go through. And just seeing how Eden, our main character, is like reacting to it, and like how people around her are like, well, they don't know because she hasn't told anyone, but like seeing how like people interact with her and how she's feeling after that. I don't know, it's just so emotional already, and I can tell that this is gonna take me like quite a bit of time to go through, simply because I need to take some time off after I read a couple of pages, because it's a lot to like, I don't know, emotionally it's taking a toll on me already, and it's only like, I've only read 16 pages like I said, but I can tell that this is going to be a really hard one to read. So huge trigger warning for rape and like sexual assault, by the way. But tonight I don't really have any grand plans. I do plan on reading some more of The Way I Used to Be, but besides that I don't really have anything planned. I'm thinking it's going to be more like a pampering night. I'm going to put on a face mask and probably like light one of my candles and just read, and maybe like watch Netflix or YouTube, just like take it chill. Yeah, I don't really have anything planned. Tomorrow I'm working all day, so I don't know how much vlogging content I'm actually gonna be able to like take, but I do plan on continuing reading The Way I Used to Be wherever I'm at in the book. And well, for Sunday I'm working, but only in the morning, so that means I will have quite a bit of time to like read and vlog, so we'll see what happens there. But yeah, I guess this weekend is gonna go by, and we'll see what happens there. But I only have one more book to read if I want to complete all the challenges, so that's good news. It's not like, I think I can read this in 3 days, so we'll try. So it is Saturday and I finished another book. I finished The Way I Used to Be by Amber Smith. So before I talk about this book, I just want to catch you guys up on what's been going on. So I was working all day today, so that's why I didn't really update you guys throughout the day. Also, I fell when I went to work this morning. I fell in the stairs outside on my house because it was like, there was ice all over, and I hurt my back so bad. Like, just, I don't know, I feel like a grandma like who hurt her hip or something like that. It really hurts, but it's fine. We're powering through. But yeah, now let's talk reading. So I finished reading The Way I Used to Be by Amber Smith. So last night I read about 182 pages. I think that's the number I had written down. And today I finished it. It's 9 p.m. Like, it's kind of dark right now. It's kind of late, but I finished it. And to be honest, I don't, oops, I hit myself with the book. Wow. To be honest, I don't really know how to talk about this book because it wasn't as dark and emotional as I thought it would be. Like, I thought the beginning was really strong in that sense because the rape happens and like it's really emotional, really intense, but as it goes on, since this is over 4 years, it waters down and it's normal. And then at the end, like the last 50 pages are really emotional. Like, I cried, shed a few tears. But yeah, I ended up giving this a 4 out of 5 stars. I thought it was a, like I said, I don't know how to talk about this. I thought it was a really important and powerful read, especially, like I said, the beginning and the end. But all the middle part, to be honest, I got really upset with the main character, Eden. But at the same time, I understood what she went through and I understood why she acted the way that she did. So, like, I understood, I just didn't really like it. This isn't really what I thought was going to happen, but I don't know, it was a really interesting read. I don't like interesting, that's not the right word to describe this book, but I thought it was a really important read. And if you guys want to read something that's a little bit emotional and kind of dark, I'll be completely honest, it's really dark, highly recommend this. Yeah, I don't know how to talk about this book, so I won't talk about this for too long, but yeah. That means that I have officially finished all 7 challenges for the Contemporary-A-Thon because that was my dark and emotional contemporary. But we still have like a full day left and like 3 hours because it's 9 o'clock right now. So we have like 27 hours to read more. And tomorrow I'm only working like 3 hours. I'm working like from 10 to 1, which is a short shift. So I just thought that I would maybe pick up something else. I don't know if I should stick to my like original TBR because I kind of wanted to read top 10 because it counted for like, I could count it for the Picture on the Spine challenge, but I also have a bunch of digital arcs that I should probably go through. So I think I'm gonna go with top 10, even though I'm dying to continue Addicted for now. But just because this could count for my Picture on the Spine challenge, like right now I have Heartstoppers that covers 3 challenges. But I'd love to have at least one more book so that I can say that I've read like 4 books during the Contemporary-A-Thon. So I think that's what I'm going to pick. I've already read the first chapter and really liked it. So yeah, I did that during my chapter tag. Really liked it, really liked the way it ended. I'm going to reread the first chapter though because I need to get back into where I was when I was reading this. And I also really like how it has pictures like on the inside. I love that. And it has pictures on the spine obviously, but so on the back and the front, well actually back, front, but yeah, oh, it has other pictures here. Oh yeah, we're gonna read this. I feel like this is gonna be a quick read. Okay, I know I just ended that clip like literally 2 seconds ago, but I already read 4 books for this readathon. I completely forgot. I don't know why, but I feel like I read What If It's Us like last week. Or, I don't know, I keep forgetting about What If It's Us. But I actually read 4 books. With the way I used to be, that makes it 4. So if I can finish top 10 by tomorrow, that means that I will be finishing 5 books during this readathon. So, let's do this. I know I can do it. I just have to power through, especially since I'm not working tomorrow. Like, I'm working only 3 hours, so I know I can do this. Happy Sunday. I don't even know if I checked in this morning. I don't think I did. But today's Sunday. It is the last day of the Contemporary-A-Thon. And I am reading top 10 by Katie Cotugno, which is on my bed. Don't feel like getting it. But I made it to page like 60 or so last night. And I'm hoping I can finish it by the end of the day. But now I'm back from work. I worked this morning, so now I'm back. I've had lunch. And I thought that we would do a little taste test of this cute cupcake that I got from Chocolat Favori. I got this for Valentine's Day from my dad. And I haven't had the chance to try it yet. So I don't know what's in there. I just know it's chocolate. So I'm all for it. Woo! Isn't it cute? Oh, so I don't even know what's in there. I don't even know if it's a real cupcake. So let's try it. What's this? Okay. Is this, can I eat this? Oh yeah, it's chocolate. Okay. Oh my god, it's filled with like mini chocolates. Wow. It's not an actual cupcake. It's like chocolate in the like shape of a cupcake. Oh. And it's like chocolate coating and everything. And I don't know if you can tell, but there's little chocolate hearts in there. There's white chocolate, dark chocolate, and white chocolate. And it's good. Very sweet though. Oh, there was like a candy on top. Ooh, sour. I won't eat the entire thing because I might eat it later on, but it was good. Good thing. I was at the library today because I work at the library. For those of you who don't know, I work part-time there. But I got 2 more books today because I have put them on hold and they finally came in. So the first one is Shadow of the Fox by Julie Kagawa. I've heard so many great things about this book and I've been wanting to read it. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna check it out at the library. And this cover is really pretty. Like, I love it. It looks super cute. And then I also got Siege and Storm by Leigh Bardugo. This is the second book in the Grisha trilogy. I've been slowly making my way through this trilogy because I've heard a lot of like hype surrounding this book. I'm reading it. I read the first one. I did like it. I did like it. I don't know if that was clear, but I'm excited to read Sage and Storm. And like with King of Scars being released recently and all the talk about this Grisha TV show, I just thought that, you know what, I'm gonna make my way through the Grisha trilogy. So very happy that this finally came in. So yeah, I will be reading that. I don't know when, but I have time to read those. But yeah, right now it is almost 2 p.m. and I think I'm just gonna read as much as possible. Like I said, I'm trying to finish top 10 before the end of the day, so let's do this. Hey you guys, so it's now 11 p.m. and I just wanted to sign up the vlog for today. I will be doing a proper like wrap up tomorrow, just like wrapping the bow. But I finished reading Top 10 by Katie Cotugno, and as you guys saw, I did not love this a ton. I ended up giving this a 2 out of 5 stars, which makes this the worst Katie Cotugno book that I've ever read. I don't even know where to begin with this one, you guys. I didn't like it. I didn't like the characters. I don't think they're meant to be together. I actually think they're very toxic for one another. Like, they do not make a great pairing, and I didn't like it. And it was so confusing. Like, the timeline kept jumping back and forth, and I don't know, I didn't love the format. The writing was great, and I love the representation. Like, there was bisexual rep, and like our main character Gabby was bisexual. She was also like, she had anxiety, so there was anxiety rep, but quite honestly, like, the story didn't really have anything going. Like, I felt like it was pushing myself to finish this just for the sake of finishing it. I was not really enjoying it, and if it wasn't for this readathon, I might have DNF'd it. But yeah, I did not love this, which is sad. I'm really upset because it had so much potential, but I didn't like it. Like, no, it just wasn't great. So sadly, my last read of the Contemporary-A-Thon wasn't great, but overall I feel like I had a great reading week. I gave a lot of books like 4 out of 5 stars, which isn't bad. But I'll talk about the books that I've read this week more tomorrow morning. I'll do like a little wrap up just to finish this. But this marks the end of the Contemporary-A-Thon, which is sad. I'll be honest. I'm still in the mood to read contemporary, so I might read some more. Like, I'm in the mood to read romance specifically because I feel like even though I read a lot of contemporaries, not a lot of them were like romance heavy. Like, there's What If It Says, but it was more like teenage angsty than anything. So I'm in the mood to read like romance, you know? Like, I'm probably gonna read Addicted for Now next week. Stay tuned, by the way, because I will be doing more vlogs throughout February for the booktube games, so stay tuned for that, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, so it's now Tuesday, so it's been more than 24 hours since I last read something for the Contemporary-A-Thon, and the Contemporary-A-Thon has been over for the past 24 hours. But I wanted to wrap things up really quickly because I told you guys that I would, and I never did. I was supposed to yesterday. It flew by. I never even like had time to, well, took the time, I should say, to wrap things up. So that's what we're going to do right now. So I'm just going to go through all the books that I've read and what's challenged and completed. You guys know because, I mean, you've probably watched my TBR, I've seen this vlog, so if you've made it here, that means that you know what I've read. But I just want to go over quickly. I did complete all the challenges, but let's go over the books real quick. So for the first challenge, which was to read the most recent contemporary book you acquired or something like that, I read Heartstopper by Oseman. I gave this one a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Really loved it. This also counted for the challenge of reading a book in a non-traditional format because it is a graphic novel, and I guess I could also count it for the picture on the spine because it has like a little head right here and like has some designs on the spine. But I have another book for that. But yeah, I read this one, really enjoyed it, really glad I read it, and cannot wait to read the sequel. So for the challenge of reading a book with blurple on the cover, I read American Panda by Gloria Chao. I know this is like blue and not really blurple, but we're going with it. This also is a book that I chose for my diverse contemporary. I gave this one a 3 out of 5 stars. I did enjoy it. I love the cultural aspect of it, but the plot was a little bit all over the place. Next, for the dark, emotional, or hard-hitting contemporary, I read The Way I Used to Be by Amber Smith. Oh, it has blurple on the spine. Doesn't count, but like, that's nice. I give this one a 4 out of 5 stars. I really thought that the beginning and the end of this book were really strong, really powerful, and emotional read. Yeah, it makes sense. But I thought the middle part was not really what I was hoping for, and yeah, I liked it. I had higher expectations. For the challenge of reading the book that you've been meaning to read in 2018 but didn't, I read What If It's Us by Silvera and Becky Albertalli. Yes, I finally read it, and I gave this one a 4 out of 5 stars. I did like it. I thought it was a really cute contemporary. However, I thought it was like there was a lot of teenage angst in this and a lot of like over dramatic events that I don't know, it felt a bit young for me, but I still really liked it. I gave this one, like I said, a 4 out of 5 stars, so really enjoyed it. And my last read of the Contemporary-A-Thon was Top 10 by Katie Cotugno. This book I read for the challenge of reading a book with a picture on the spine. As you can see, it has pictures, and I gave this one a 2 out of 5 stars. Sadly, I didn't really enjoy it. I thought there was like maybe 2 or 3 moments in this whole that I liked, but overall I just didn't really like the characters. I love the fact that there was like bisexual rap and anxiety rap, but other than that, I didn't like it. I didn't think the characters were meant to be together. This is sad because this is the last book that I've read for the Contemporary-A-Thon, and I didn't like it, so I didn't end the Contemporary-A-Thon on such a good note, but it's fine. So that was it for the Contemporary-A-Thon. Like I said, I'm really sad that this is over, but I cannot wait to participate in the next round because I really love the experience. So I loved it. I'm really glad that I participated in this because I love contemporaries. I think they are my favorite books. Like, this is my favorite genre, and I'm really happy that I read a lot of contemporaries. I'm still in the mood to read contemporaries. Can you believe it? So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give this a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and I guess that's it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!